Students, let's do question number 11. We have a triangle. Let me draw the triangle. And this is north, this is P, this is Q, this is R, and we are given this angle to be 116 degrees, and we are asked to show PRQ is 126 degrees. We are given that PQR such that the bearing of Q from R is equal to 116 degrees, and the bearing of P from R is 242 degrees. Right, so the bearing of Q from R, so R is this point, is 116 degrees, and the bearing of P from R is 242 degrees. Now I'm going to give you some additional information also, if in case they ask you a different question. Now this is the additional information. Now suppose you are given this to be as, say, alpha, and this to be as beta, and they are asking you to find alpha and beta. If in case, this question will help you, or the solution to this question will help you to also tackle the required information. Now this is straightforward. Show that PRQ is equal to 126 degrees is straightforward. Why do I say straightforward? Because we are given the bearing of P from R to be as 242 degrees. So what it means that this angle, totally this angle, is given to me as 242 degrees. Right? Now to get this angle, say for example this angle is going to be my R, right? So to get the angle at R, all you need to do is from 242 you take away 116 degrees. So what do you get? From 242 you take away 116 degrees. Oh, it's 242 minus 160. You get 126. So 126 degrees is already got. So the solution is already obtained. Now if in case they ask you to find alpha, what would you do? Now clearly you see here this entire region is 116 degrees, and this region, if I were to take this region all the way till this line, let me extend this line, it's going to be 180 degrees, right? So from 180 degree you take away 116 degrees. So what do you get? 180, 116, 10, 4. From 7 you take away 1, you get 64. So alpha is equal to 64 degrees. Now you have got alpha and you know the angle at R. Now alpha plus beta is equal to the angle at R. Alpha is 64 degrees and we need beta. but the angle at R is 126 degrees. So beta will be 126 minus 64. So from 126 you take away 64, you get 2, and you get 6. So beta is equal to 62 degrees. Now alpha added with beta should produce R. Check that. So 64 plus 62 is equal to 126 degrees. So this is correct. So this is another variation for this question. They can ask something like this also, right? Because this is straightforward. Getting the value of PRQ is straightforward given all the data. If they want to introduce some element of thought process, then you should be in a position to handle that. Now this is the second part of the question. The question says, given that PR is 38 meters and QR is 102 meters, we are asked to find PQ. What is PQ? So let us go to the figure. PR is, this is given to be as 38 and this is given to be as 102. Now we know this angle, right? We know this angle. This angle is 126 degrees. That's important. And we need to know this distance. So what I'm going to use cosine angle formula. So what is cosine angle formula? Cosine rule formula, which is PQ squared is equal to PR squared positive RQ squared minus 2 times PR times RQ times cos of the angle PRQ. So this is 38 squared plus 102 squared negative 2 times 38 times 102 times cos of 126 degrees. So if you were to take 38 squared, you get a value of 1444. 102 squared, you get a value of 10404. Now this one, 38 times 102 multiplied with 2, that is giving you 7752 times cos of 126 degrees, that is approximately negative 0.5878. So substitute that, 0.5878. Now you perform the evaluation. So 7752 multiplied with 0.5878. This is giving you a value of 4556.63. Added with, I need to add all of this. So 1444 plus 10404. This is giving me a value of 11848 plus 4556.63. This is 16404.63. This is my PQ squared. So PQ is equal to square root of 16404.63. So square root of 16404.63. That is giving me a value of approximately 128.08 meters. So this is an approximate value. Okay. Now this is the next question. We have K, L, M or points along a straight line. On a horizontal plane. So you have K and L and M. Now a vertical pole SK is positioned, so that means you have a pole over here. So this is S and you have a K there. Now the angle of elevation of the top of the pole the top of the pole S from L, so this is given to us, the angle of elevation, this is 21 degrees, and this is also given. M is, let me draw this. This is given to me as 14 degrees. So the height is, SK is 10 meters. Now we are asked to calculate. Now the question can ask us to calculate KL, KM, LM. So these are some of the probabilities that I am stating here. Now to get KL, I am going to consider this triangle. So let me go to the next page. So I will consider triangle SKL. Now this is going to be 90 degrees. Okay, so I'm considering this as my angle S, K and L. This is 90, this is 10. This angle is 21 degrees. I need this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side formula. So tan 21 degrees is equal to opposite side, which is 10. KL is needed. So therefore KL is equal to 10 divided by tan 21. So I need to get the value of tan 21. So find out tan 21. So this is tan of 21. So you're getting a value of 10 divided by 0.383. So take 10 and you divide by 0.383. That is going to give you KL. KL is equal to 26.11 meters. Okay. Now having got that, I'm going to now consider the triangle. Consider triangle SKM. So if you were to draw this, so you need to draw the entire triangle. So SKM, this is 14 degrees. This is 10 meters. So again, tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent. So opposite side is 10. This is tan 14 and this is KM. So KM is going to be 10 divided by tan 14. So what is tan 14? You got to get that. Tan of 14 is 0.249. So 10 divided by 10 divided by 0.249. So Km is equal to 40.16. So you can take it as 40.2 meters. Now go back here. This entire distance is 40.2. This distance is 26.11, or you can just take it as 26.1. So this distance has to be got. So LM is equal to, from 40.2 you take away 26.1. It's going to be 1, 10 and 4, 3, take away 2, you get 1. So this distance is 14.1 meters. So that's the solution for this question.